Hey, Terraformer! You just posted a video with no details whatsoever. Thank you, internet person that apparently doesn't exist. Hi, yes, I come to you today and explain what I've been somewhat thinking about, a little bit, tad, kind of, sometimes. But yes, I had a brilliant idea yesterday watching a certain MAGA level of specific qualities. I will say. I don't know why I just came up with this random idea, and I'll make sure to give new information for people if you've seen the thread already. But there's a Talk House thread, and it explains some things, and I will explain some new things here. And so basically, YouTube level is a word that's always used in a derogative way, and I agree that most levels that you would say are YouTube levels are pretty derogatory in and of itself. But when I think of YouTube levels, I sometimes also think of VIP 1 levels, because that's what I'm more familiar with, it's what I've played. And it got me thinking, like, yeah, there's a certain charm to a hack like VIP 1, or at least in 2002 there was. But back in 2002, I didn't really know anything. I didn't know this whole thing existed. And once I finally found out about it, I didn't know how to hack. And then when I finally, like, patch, I mean, and then once I did, I couldn't play them. They were just too hard. And I don't know. I want to put together a collab, and I want to get people of all experience levels. I want people who have never touched the damn thing, and I want them to send me something, and then I'll critique it, and I'll send it back, and we'll work together and make it something neat out of it, and then some people I won't have to. Already someone by the name of Yogui, you might be heard of him by the something. He did that hack and a few other hacks, and he's a pretty good level designer. I'm a fan, and he said that he had some levels that he didn't really have a project or a home for, if you will. And so yeah, he'll submit that, and then I got a bunch of other people who have shown interest, and I'm sure some of those people I can definitely convince. So I'm opening the floor to the YouTube community, which I'm sure is different entirely, not entirely, but of some people than the Talk House community. So, yes, what exactly is hack? Yes, so basically I want the first world to be extremely vanilla, to the point where nothing custom. I want to give the feeling that you're being immersed into an old school hack, and there is absolutely nothing custom available at this point, and I'm about to game over, so I shall do something like, oh crap, I have to do something like this first before I can click out of. Okay, there we go. There is the thread with a nice little advertisement up there. Yeah, you don't need to see that. You can see this. Yeah, so the thread's called Make a YouTube Level VIP 1 Collab Hack Thing, but the thing is my own doing right now. And yeah, that basically kind of sums it up, but not entirely, because it's not really your stereotypical YouTube hacks. I want some quality, of course, but I want basically more focus on level design than how the levels shall look in, like fanciness. Now, once we get past the World 2 and onward, we can start having custom music, and I want to limit it kind of, maybe, sort of, or not, but I'd probably prefer to limit it, but, you know, stuff that is not, like, typical for your average Super Mario World hack. And then by the later worlds, if you want to make a level for a later world, which, you know, the difficulty curve is going to be all over the place. I don't care. That's just how it's going to be, because we're probably going to do theme ranking thing. I say we, but I don't know how many people that are going to actually be helping me with this, but, you know, I am I am like taking the role as leader, whatever the hell that word would be. But yes, I'm going to do that, even though I've never actually led something since my high school job. So that makes me completely qualified to do this. But I've been around a bit, not that long, but I've been around enough to know what's the goings on for this type thing. So, the first process would be claiming things. We gotta claim levels, map 16, music, and I don't know if palettes need to be claimed, but someone can let me know on that. Because basically with Super Mario World, unlike SMBX or something where you can just do whatever per level, this one has like a set universal, like everything needs to be in order to make it to fit in, and that's why collabs kind of take a long time, because it's like putting it all together like a jigsaw puzzle. But as long as everyone is cooperative and letting me know what they're going to do, what number level they're doing it in, and if they do some map 16, tell me the number and tell me what you did. Maybe someone else wants to use it. Like for me, I did an upside down muncher and I put it on the map 16 tile 200, and that's I should mention now, if you're gonna mess with map 16, do everything after 200. Now it's 201, but do everything after that, because you will cause issues. So yes, that is, and music is not really something we have to worry about just yet. Don't insert your music. I'll do that at the end or something, I think. Well, actually, is that how they do it? It doesn't really matter, but because it can be really done either way. But at some point we're gonna have to figure out what add music. Probably M, because K just caused me way too much troubles when I tried using it for my Maggle level. Speaking of that, you can tell I'm not the best overworld designer, but I will do it if no one else wants to, and I'm fine with that. I don't care either way. But if you are interested, I want something, interesting. Like VIP, I failed VIP 1. I'm sure the future VIPs did it too, but like VIP 1 and also Super Demo World had pretty interesting overworld for hacks, and I'm probably forgetting some. But that, it just do something like weird and like something, I don't know. I think the thing about Demo World is like where that like secret star is, and you go back to a different overworld and it's like hidden, and I can't really describe it thoroughly, but if you've played that hack or seen an LP, which is in my case Faltos' LP, by the way, which I kind of mentioned to him, and he has showed interest, so that is more people that I can like name drop and stuff. No, I'm not gonna name drop everybody, but there is a name on here that in the box you can see a name. So yes, that is the basic idea. Premise, difficulty, make sure it's preferable that you yourself beat it without save states, but if you cannot for whatever reason, then that'll go on to me, and if I can beat it without tools, then in reasonable amount of time, I guess. I should probably put that also, but yeah, getting ahead of myself, the final level-ish thing. Well, I want to, it's on page 2, I put the link, but Cooler Cruel, they have the level, the exit level. I don't even think it ever been the Cooler Cruel, correct me if I'm wrong, because he kind of, like, it wasn't in the demo, and then he skipped it for the next one, but, it goes in a linear fashion, but you go, like, room 1, and then you enter, and then it does a thing, and then you do another thing, and, yeah, and then I want to put multiple midpoints in that, but I don't know how to use it. I could probably learn by the time we need to do this, but someone knows already how to do that, that's awesome, and is interested in doing such things, then that would be fantastic. But yeah, doing that, and that'll be another thing that I'll need levels for, because I'll do at least one. But this is a group thing, so everybody who wants to be involved with whatever, you're open to it. So yeah, it should be an interesting experience. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything, and I don't think I have. yeah, because I said about the palettes in later stages. If you're gonna do separate graphics, I would prefer it to be either Super Mario Brothers 1 or Super Mario Brothers 3. And that's the All-Stars one. And yeah, either of those are fine, but anything beyond that, not for this particular. But yeah, and as for like sprites and everything, it really depends. You'll have to specifically ask me. Like if it's something vanilla-ish, like a pendulum pack, they have that. Where the like sprites move back and forth instead of in a circle, that's fine. If it's something like maybe like a Hammer Bros or something like that from SMB3, that's fine. Just make sure it knows its place. Make sure it's in a level for a later stage type thing. So yeah, that's the gist of it. I don't want to run too long. If you have any questions, let me know. But this would be like where you would go to like do your thing. As you can see, claimability phase. I am the only person that has claimed yet, but that's okay. That's okay because this is only like 2 days in, and already the response is a lot more than I would have expected. And this has nothing to do with ASMT. This has no affiliation, despite some belief that people wanted to make like a prequel for in the SMW. No, this game has no story at all. No, it's the story, and I'm not saying story's bad in a Mario hack or something. I might make a story-driven SMBX when the resources are available, meaning like the source code possibly. But yeah, no story. This is not like specifically a hack specifically made for me. I don't know why I would think I would need to say this, but you know, it's just a like collab thing. If anything, it'd be more for Marky Joe, because he's the one that has shown interest in LPing it. And yeah, so it's just like something that I have an idea, but I want to share it with all type thing, and I think we could come up with something interesting, and I don't know, see where it goes. And yeah, that's basically it. And you know, if there's enough questions, I will make another one of these and do things. I don't know. See ya.